I'd like to call this session of the organization meeting of the Board of Commissioners to order. And the first item is Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item is the invocation, and I'm offer the invocation. Dear Lord, on this day, our first meeting of the new year, O Lord our God, give us a fresh anointing, a sure sense of purpose and protection as we execute the responsibilities you and the citizens of Macomb County have entrusted to us. And with your spirit in our midst, may we each act in humility with a healthy sense of our strengths and our weaknesses and our unique gifts and vulnerabilities. May we walk in gentleness with the power that we could wield the authority of your purpose. Guard us against our own inclinations to dominate or defend, but spur us to engage in kind disagreements and civil conversation. Help us to walk in patience, to bear with one another in love, a love born of selfishness, mercy, and respect and forbearance. God and creator of all of us, you are above all and through all and in all. May each of us be a living testimony to the grace and peace to be found in you throughout this session. We offer this in your most holy name. Amen. Item number 4 is a motion to adopt the agenda. May I have a motion?
Support.
Any discussion on that item? Seeing none, please vote.
Motion passes 12-0.
Thank you. Item 5 is approval of the minutes dated December 15th, 2022.
So move, Hall. Support.
Any additions or corrections to the minutes? Seeing none, please vote.
Song votes yes.
Motion passes 13-0.
Thank you. Item 6 is public participation. This is the first opportunity for public participation for those who wish to speak for a maximum of 3 minutes on any item on today's agenda. The second opportunity for public participation is for those who wish to speak about any issue at the end of the agenda. Is there anyone from the public who wish to be heard? Please state your name.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Want to make sure this microphone is working. I'm Larry Rocca, Macomb County Treasurer. I live in Clinton Township, Michigan, and I'm very happy and proud to be here. I came to welcome all the commissioners and congratulate you on your new year that you will be here, and wishing you all a happy new year. I just want you to know that the Treasurer's office is always open for any one of you if you ever have any concerns about anything in the Treasurer's office. We have the open door policy. We're always happy to see any one of you. You can come and speak to the Treasurer or my Chief Deputy anytime. We're willing to talk to you about all of our discussions. As you know, I always send my Chief Deputy, Joe Biondo, to present to you all of the information that's taking place in the Treasurer's office. He's my answer man, so he knows quite a bit. And I wanted you all to know that. So I'm happy to see all of you here today, and I'm also very happy. Can I have more than 3 minutes? Just kidding. This is plenty of time. But I just wanted to say I'm happy to see all of you here today and wish you the very best in the new year 2023. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else from the public who wishes to be heard? Anyone else from the public? One last time. Anyone else from the public wish to be heard? Seeing none, we'll close public participation. Item 7 is election of officers. I need a call for nominations.
Chairman, it's my honor and privilege to nominate you as chairman for the presiding term.
Support. Thank you. I accept that. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Grote?
Yes.
Commissioner Haw?
Yes.
Commissioner Kraft?
Yes.
Commissioner Lucido?
Yes.
Commissioner Nard?
Yes.
Commissioner Perna? Commissioner Romano,
Yes.
Commissioner Sabatini, Commissioner Vansickle,
Yes.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Song,
Yes.
Commissioner Zinner.
Had it before. Yes, thank you.
13.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it, Commissioners. I'll have some comments at the end of the meeting, or in Commissioners' comments. Thank you so much. Nominations for Vice Chair. I move that we nominate Commissioner Harold Hall from Roseville to be Vice Chair for the next term.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. Any other nominations for Vice Chair? Any other nominations for Vice Chair? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Brown,
Yes.
Grote,
Yes.
Haw,
Yes.
Kraft,
Yes.
Lucido,
Yes.
Nard, Perna, Romano,
Yes.
Sabatini,
Yes.
Vansickle,
Yes.
Wallace,
Yes.
Song,
Yes.
Zinner.
Yes,
We have 13.
Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
7C, Sergeant at Arms. Is there a nomination for Sergeant at Arms?
Chair, if I may, I'd like to nominate Sylvia Grote for Sergeant at Arms.
Support. Any other nominations?
I would like to nominate and to keep Commissioner Zinner as
Okay.
Sergeant at Arms.
Is there support for her, for Commissioner Wallace's motion?
I'll support that.
Okay. All right. Any other nominations?
Chair, excuse me, did she have to accept first before we?
Yes.
I don't want there to be derision in the in our commission board. But I don't want to disappoint the person nominating, so I will say yes.
Sorry, Chair, are you saying yes, that you will accept nomination?
Okay, very good. Are there any other nominations? All right, please call the vote.
Brown,
Voting on.
Yeah.
We're gonna vote on, we're gonna call a name. I'm gonna vote for Commissioner Grote. Then you can call the name of the person you wish to vote for. I support Commissioner Grote. Did you accept? Turn your mic on.
I accept.
Okay, continue.
Commissioner Grote,
Yes.
uh,
Myself, yes, myself.
Commissioner Haw,
Commissioner Grotte.
Kraft,
Commissioner Grott,
Lucido,
Commissioner Grott.
Nard, Perna, Romano,
Commissioner Zinner.
Sabatini, Vansickle, Wallace, Song, and Zinner. So I have 9 for Commissioner Grote, 4 for Commissioner Zinner.
Okay, very good. Thank you for putting your names out there. Thank you, Commissioner Grotte, new Sergeant at Arms.
Thank you. Thank you all of you for
Commissioner Haw?
Sylvia, could you please pronounce your last name? I've heard it 3 different times.
I am Commissioner Sylvia Grote.
Grote, thank you.
Thank you.
Good. All right, thank you. Item 8 is a full board meeting schedule for 2023. This motion to be,
motion chair.
Support.
any discussion on this item? Hearing none, please vote.
Motion passes 13-0.
Thank you. Item 9, rules and procedures. Need to adopt rules and procedure for 2023 to 2024.
So moved by Nard.
Are there any amendments to the rules? We have a, Commissioner Lombano.
Chair, on item, for rules of speaking, I'd like to make an amendment on item C. There you go, thank you. On item C, which says free, open, and orderly debate on issues confronting the board as a legislative body may demand that a commissioner be privileged to speak on a matter more than once. However, a commissioner shall not be privileged to speak or hold the floor on a matter for more than, we originally had 10 minutes on that. I would like to make an amendment to change that to 5 minutes or more than once on the same question until all the other commissioners present are first given the opportunity to be heard.
Is there support for that amendment? Support. Very good. Any discussion on this item?
Chair, if I may?
Please.
The only item I'm changing is the fact of the 10 minutes for the first time around. I have not eliminated the length of time you may speak on the second time around, only on the first time being. If 13 people spoke for 10 minutes, we'd be here for an hour and 30 minutes. I eliminated that to 5 minutes for the first time around, and then if you chose to speak on the second time around, there is no limitation on it. That's all I added. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Commissioner Song.
Thank you, Chair. I don't believe that we should be limiting any commissioner's ability to speak however long they want to. I didn't see any issues that we had last term, and I don't anticipate that we'd have any issues this term, although I wasn't, keeping track of how long people were talking. I'd like to hear more often from some of the commissioners here, and I think that reducing our time will just make them not want to speak anymore. So I'm not in favor of this amendment.
Thank you. Commissioner Sabatini.
Struggles here. Thank you, Chair. Looking at this, I agree with Commissioner Song on this. I don't think we had any issues in quite some time on this matter at all. And quite honestly, first time to speak, when I'm looking at this, that's really the first opportunity for someone to really make their case relative to the item. So, and obviously I think the chair has discretion over this to a certain level, but I don't see a need in changing this, in my opinion. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Sabatini. Commissioner Zinner.
There have been times when people tended to go on and on and on and on and on. I think, as Commissioner Sabatini mentioned, if there's a need, if there's an expectation that 5 minutes should be elongated, I think the chair wouldn't be able to make the decision to let it go for a time period that would be necessary. Thank you.
Thank you. I support the amendment because 5 minutes is, organize your thoughts and succinctly. You can probably get much of what you needed to say in the 5 minute round, and then get around to the second round where you have 10 minutes or more to take. And again, the chair has discretion. I think it's just a good guideline to try to get your most poignant comments out first and let the whole board, let the whole body hear what is being said. And then following that, you have another opportunity and a third opportunity if it's required. So I understand what Commissioner Romano wants to do is to make sure you get around the horn as quickly as possible and make your points succinct as possible. And then hearing others' thoughts, you can come back in another round with more information. And so I support the resolution. Thank you. Commissioner Ha.
Thank you, Chair. I'll support Joe's resolution because I know what he's trying to accomplish here. The reality is we limit 3 minutes to the public. If you can't get your point across in 5 minutes, I suggest you revisit your point. And these are our rules. If this turns out that it's not working out at any given point, we can go back and revisit it and revise the rules again. So, Joe, I want to thank you for taking the initiative to put this together. That's all I have, Chair.
I'll add that, I've been on this board a long time, and it's been a very, very long time since the chair told a commissioner not to speak, that he exceeded his time limits. going back to the old Board of Commissioners, when the meetings really went on a long time, so it's rarely enforced, but it's a guideline and something for us all to think about when we conduct ourselves at a meeting. So, are there any other speakers on this subject? Okay, please, I'll call the roll. A yes vote means that you'll support the amendment, and a no vote would mean that you want to turn down the amendment.
Roll call or just
Roll,
voting?
just call a vote, please. Yeah, that's right. Going back to the old Board of Commissioners again.
Motion passes 9-4. Commissioners Kraft, Sabatini, Wallace, and Song voting no.
Okay. Thank you. Now we need a motion to adopt the rules as amended. Is there any other discussions or amendments on the rules?
Motion to adopt.
Any discussion on that? I don't see any speakers. Please vote.
Motion passes 12-1. Commissioner Song voting no.
Okay, thank you. Item 10, resolutions, item 10A, we've got resolution 2023-9685, deeming the prosecuting attorney's positions necessary and fixing salaries of the assistant prosecuting attorneys and other employees appointed by the prosecutor under Public Act 329 of 1925 as amended. I need a motion to adopt.
Chair, I'll make the motion to adopt the resolution.
We have our counsel here that refresh those new commissioners that may not be familiar with us, as well as to recap what we've done previously. So, counsel, if you'd come up and reiterate this is what we're doing.
Certainly. Pete Webster, Happy New Year to the commissioners and congratulations. This item's on the agenda following previous actions taken by the board. It's not precedent setting. This is a resolution that is peculiar to the prosecutor's office and is required by state law because to eliminate all questions about the effectiveness of the board's appropriation and budgeting, the statute requires that the respective salaries of the prosecutor's office shall be fixed by the Board of Commissioners at its regular annual meeting. Some have asserted that this is your regular annual meeting, so we've done that here, and we've also done that as part of your budgeting process. So we're belt and suspenders approach.
Very good. Thank you. Commissioner Perna, you have a question? Okay. All right, very good. Are there any other questions on this? There are no speakers listed on the device, so please vote.
Motion passes 13-0.
Very good. Item 11 is public participation. Is there anyone from the public that wishes to be heard? Anyone in the public wish to be heard on any item? One last time, anyone from the public wish to be heard on any item? Seeing none, we'll close public participation. Commissioner comments. Let me get to the right screen. Commissioner Hall.
First, we need to work on this echo on this new system that we have here. I know he's sitting back there trying to adjust it, but my goodness. I want to congratulate our chairman. I think he did a magnificent job last time. My expectations are a better job this time. I want to welcome the new commissioners in. Thank you for your vote for vice chair. Barb, you did a great job as Sergeant of Arms. You kept them under control most of the time, so congratulations on that. Welcome the new members. Sylvia, look forward to Sylvia Grote. Look forward to working with you and Sarah and Mr. Perna as well, although I have worked with him for 40 years and most of it was good. So I'm really looking forward to this year. To make a new, innovative opportunities available for the citizens and the residents of Macomb County. So, Chair, once again, congratulations to you. That's all I have.
Thank you, Commissioner. I appreciate the comments. Commissioner Zinner.
Thank you, Chair. Luke, thank you for putting all of this together. I was here a week or so ago, and it was a little chaotic in here, but he's got it all straightened around, and he did a lot of work, and he did a great job, and it's so different to be open now. It's very, very nice. Commissioner Grout, I will be very happy to help you with anything, any questions you have with this. One of the other commissioners, Commissioner Kleinfeld, who had not been a sergeant at arms but had been here for quite a while, helped me along with Crystal. So I'll be very happy to do anything with that. Any questions you have? I appreciate it. Sure. It'll be my honor. And I did hear, I happened to run into a Consumers Energy worker who said that from 3 to 7 p.m. usage of the DTE, he didn't say DTE to me, he said he was around for consumers. I did have a citizen call me and tell me that our DTE and consumers bills from 3 to 7 would be rising 40%, although it wasn't considered a rise in cost, but that's what the situation is. So I'm hopeful that Vicki will be able to talk to our executive and see if he could help us out, our citizens out in Macomb County, because that's who we care about is Macomb County. And he's connected with a lot of people, so maybe a little conversation might help. We can only hope. Thank you very much, everybody. It's good to be here with everybody. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Kraft.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I also want to thank Luke, our staff member. He was here late last night with us at the Community Mental Health Board, and we actually got to break in the new system. So if it doesn't work, it may be our fault. So I apologize for that. But again, I want to thank Luke for all his hard work. I know he's been here for weeks setting this up, and he stayed extra long last night. And I appreciate all of our staff's help on this. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Kraft. Commissioner Lucido.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. I just want to thank all the voters who voted for me for one in November. And I just want to let everyone know that I'm super excited to work with all of you. And I want to thank all of you for making me feel so welcomed when it comes to all the board members and also all the staff here in Macomb County. So I do just really want to say that. Thanks.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Wallace.
Thank you, Chair. I also wanted to thank Luke. Commissioner Kraft pretty much stole what I wanted to say, but I didn't take my name off. I figured out the push button because you push, but it's like if you push at the top, it's easier. Just a quick note for anyone else struggling. I'm still getting used to the little TV thing here because if you look directly at it, it's not the best picture, but if you turn it at an angle, you can see so much better. Just want to make that note as well. Now everyone's turning there. You are all welcome. I'm glad to be back with my extra commentary. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. We're like trying out a new car with the new equipment, trying to figure out how to operate it. Commissioner Romano.
Thank you, Chair. First thing, I want to congratulate the chair for being appointed to the NACO board. That was something that I don't know if you commissioners are aware of, but they appointed him to that board, so that's another feather in his hat. And I also want to welcome the commissioners, Lucido's filling Kleinfeld, Perner's filling Matuzik, and Grote's filling Farrington. All people that I had the honor and privilege of serving with, and I really enjoyed. And all I can say is, Ms. Lucido, you have some big shoes to fill. We all enjoyed, all of the commissioners that were here are no longer here, but we did enjoy them. And on another note, as most of you are aware, I had some family situations prior to our last meeting, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for the cards, for the thoughts, for the condolences. I just want you to know how much I really, truly appreciate it. That's all I have. Thanks, Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Romano. Commissioner Van Sickle.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to also welcome the new commissioners and welcome back my fellow associates who I had a good time the last 2 years with. Thank you. Also, it's so great to see all your bright and shining faces without the plexiglass. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Song.
Thank you, Chair. I wanted to congratulate you as well as our Vice Chair, Harold Hall. I would agree that the past 2 years you have led us very well and look forward to our next 2 years. Welcome, Sylvia, Sarah, Perna, Happy New Year to everybody. I also wanted to share or say thank you to our city council in Warren, who passed their share of the $112,000 for preliminary engineering for Mound Road, which I'm going to continue to talk about these next 2 years. It's going to take a lot more money to fix that part of Mound Road. And why I feel so passionately about it is because I drive that road every single day. So if you just imagine going down that road every single day, it would probably stir you up as well. And I encourage all of you guys, if next time, if you are, trying to get downtown instead of taking 696, I recommend you take Mound Road down to 75 and see if you come back with any flat tires or if you'll be lucky. So parts of that road, if you guys are not familiar, don't have a curb. And it's a safety issue because if there were accidents, cars can skid off of the road because there is no curb. It's not safe for pedestrians or bikers. And so I still don't understand why, this part of the stretch of the road was never included in the Innovate Mound project. But I would really love for all of you guys to support an initiative that would help us to find additional funding to fix that part of the road, because by us talking about it, it does make a difference. And you guys are all in such a powerful position that, I hope that you guys will advocate for it as well too, because I can't do that alone. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Song. You've definitely been a voiceful advocate for that, and there'll be other voices joining you as well. So, Commissioner Grott.
Time, all of you. Looking forward to see you all every meeting and looking and working with you. So I appreciate all the support, the warm welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sylvia.
Congratulations, Chairman.
Commissioner Nard.
I too want to just thank all the new members of the board. It's going to be great working with you for the next 2 years. Want to congratulate Commissioner Brown and Commissioner Hall on their re-elections. You guys did great last year, and you helped me a lot. You're my mentors. And I agree with Commissioner Song regarding the Mound Road project. And I'm not one to really just talk a lot. But what I do is I talk with the people that can actually make the change. So I've been talking with the road commission about that. And I'm happy to say that Macomb County Road Department is working very diligently to get that road fixed. And they understand what's going on. So I will continue to join with my song in advocating and making sure that those funds that do come in do get dedicated to that road. So, and I would encourage, as she said, to all of the board members, if you hear about any funding or grants or anything that's coming that way, to try to get it for that area, because it's definitely needed. And we want to get it. We had a couple of accidents on that road. I live maybe a block away from it, and we did have a death on that road. There's a lot of industrial area there, and most of the plants, Chrysler plant and stuff is there, and people trying to cross. So we got to be very, very careful, to be diligent about getting that taken care of. It's not normally a pedestrian walking area or bike riding area, but, people do cross going to their cars, to the plants there. So keep that in mind.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Sabatini. It's power steering.
Yes, this is going to be tough. I supported this, but I don't know now. Just welcoming the new commissioners. Congratulations to Chair, Vice Chair, Sergeant at Arms. Looking forward to working with all of you again, the current commissioners and also the new commissioners. And I'm here to help in any way. Obviously, I've been serving for a number of years. I can help the new commissioners if you have any questions about anything. And Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Sabatini. Commissioner Perna.
Help him find the button.
When you press the button, the light goes on.
I'm a man of few words, ditto.
Is that all your comments, Commissioner Perna? Very good. Anyone else wish to speak? Well, I want to thank all of you for the trust and confidence you've shown in me by having me be your chairman for the next 2 years. You know, it's something I don't take lightly, and I work every day to serve not only you, but the residents of our county to provide efficient government like we've run up here in the last 2 years. And look forward to working with all of you, the new commissioners as well. And as has been said many times, you can go to staff or any of us at any time, and we're going to be there to support and help you answer any questions you have, provide background that you need. You know, the board staff and I are looking forward to making improvements in our systems. It's going to give us greater outreach and help improve your presence to the community more than we have this past year. And we're looking forward to that. We're going to provide additional staff support too to help you with your individual projects and needs that you have. So again, my role is to help you do your jobs as easy as possible and to provide the outreach and support you all need. You know, we're going to expand the outreach programs, the board office programs, as well as partnering with the administration to do some more outreach as well that we haven't done before. And so we're looking forward to getting those programs started. We're continuing to work with be partners with the administration as we go forward and working on our budgets and the contracts as we've done before. We're looking forward to next year, hopefully start deploying some of the ARP funds and get some of those projects started in the next year or two. Those are going to be important projects, and we're all going to be having a role and input on all of that as it goes forward. As was mentioned earlier, the new legislative session, today's our first day. Yesterday was the first day in Lansing. I was up in Lansing at the opening of the Senate session, and a lot of new players. I saw our former Commissioner Kleinfeld in her new seat up there doing very well and adapting very nicely to her new role as senator. And we all have relationships with many new people that have been, with the new districts have brought new people into the fold at the state level and at the federal level. I want us to encourage all of us to use our own relationships we have with each of those representatives, senators, and federal representatives to advocate on behalf of Macomb County. As Commissioner Mai said, she's advocating for Mound Road. We all want Mound Road, so that's something we should all be talking about. But use our power of our voices and our contacts that we have and our relationships. Many of us serve on external committees of this board, SEMCOG being one of the most notable ones. Very powerful organization to utilize. The Michigan Association of Commissioner Wallace on MAC up there, puts us in the current of knowing what's going on nationally and at the state level. It keeps ideas fresh and bring them back to our board to share with all of us things that are going on that we could possibly tap into and share with the administration, who, in the end of the day, are the ones that have to do the job. And we could bring those ideas back and forward them onto the administration and be a true partner in trying to look for money to help support our county. There's an important role, and we need to really do that. There's a lot of money in the system right now, and if we don't speak up and try to get some of it, we'll be behind, and we don't want to do that. The new members, I welcome the new members. That's a fresh set of ideas and different ways to approach things you've done on your individual boards and your background, and we look forward to your skills and talents adding value to our board. We need you. We need your active participation in this board, and we look forward to working with you and sharing your ideas with us on things that maybe we never thought about in a certain way, or an approach an issue that we didn't think of previously. We're one team, one mission around here. I've been saying that for the last 2 years, and we all serve the same public. We're all serving the public. We may have different minds of how to get to that place, but we're all serving the same public. We're all on the same team. Us, the administration, the department heads, we're all working together up here to try to do the best that we can and do so. And we've done a good job. I'm really proud of this board the last 2 years. Been very courteous and respectful. We've had difference of opinions. We have political views on both extremes, but we all come together to discuss these issues in a positive and respectful manner. And the result has been positive. Look at the 2 budgets we've passed under Commissioner Sabatini's leadership under the finance. We've passed 2 lean budgets with no vetoes, some that we mutually agreed upon. again, we all have different ideas, but we came together to form and do it right. And if you look at the election results, there was much turbulence in the election. Many people lost their seats. There's a lot of turbulence. But our board, most everyone of our incumbents was returned because we're not dramatic. We just do our job up here. We get things done and without drama, and the public respects that. And we do it well, and we're going to continue to hopefully continue that process going forward, working together. And so I look forward to the new term. It's an exciting time. We're going to have challenges certainly ahead, but we always do. But we've got a great opportunity ahead of us to make some fundamental changes in the county with some of the art money that we've got available. And so let the games begin. So thank you all. I appreciate it. Any other comments? I'll close the commissioner comments. I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Support.
Any discussion? Please vote.
Motion passes 13-0.
Thank you very much. Thank you, commissioners.